How's it going, guys? In this video, I am super pumped to tell you about the video income accelerator method, which is the best way to make $10,000 to about $30,000 a month in 90 days or less as a videographer without having to run things like confusing or expensive ads, cold call, or send, thousands upon thousands of cold emails every single day or every single week. Now, I'm making this video because I made this post on my story this week, just wondering where your guys' video businesses were struggling most. And the vast majority of you said your entire system. So I figured I'd make this video just to break down my entire system. I'm going to completely pull back the curtain here and pack as much as I can into the next 10 or 15 minutes for you. We're going to go deep. So before we get started, I just kind of want to prove to you guys that this system works, and what you're about to learn isn't like theory, but that it's working for hundreds and hundreds of videographers just like you. Now, if you're new here, I run a coaching program called the Creators University for those who are just ready to go, ready to start getting results as quickly as possible. And these are some results that students inside this program are getting using this exact system. I'm literally just going to completely break down for you guys today. So we see Christian booking a 20K deal. He only started working with me and joined the program a couple months ago. Michael with an 8.5K and 12K projects. Lana with the 12K deal, her biggest one-off project so far. I know Lana's been crushing the retainer game. She's got a bunch of 4 to 5K retainers set up. So I know her baseline's around 15, 20K a month. But Zach Barnes with a 13.5K brand story video, or as I like to abbreviate them, a BSV. Dale Sanchez with a 5K BSV. You see a bunch of 3, 7, 15, 20K BSVs, 20K documentary. So needless to say, what I'm about to show you today is going to be worth your guys' time. And so really quick, let's just address the elephant in the room. Yes, I still run my video business. I have my team set up. It pretty much runs on autopilot and serves me. That's what I help my coaching students do. As you can see on the left, this is myself and one of my DPs I brought on for the day to help shoot. This is my studio, my office on the right, doing a client shoot. And you guys are more than welcome to go check out my work. I actually have 2 video businesses, one called Chico Media Group and one called Adventure Labs Media. So just so you know, I'm legit and I actually run my video business, and I'm not just some guru talking in theory. There you go. So what I'm going to show you today is actually not going to be for everyone, but this is going to be for you if you're an established freelance videographer or video business owner stuck around 5 to 10K a month, and you've been freelancing or working with at least paying clients for at least about a year, and you know that you're leaving money on the table due to lacking great systems to sustainably scale your video business to 15 or 20K plus per month, which, if you do the math, it's at least 180K a year. And you feel like you're about 90% of the way there, maybe even more. And you already own most of the gear that you need, and you know how to shoot, you know how to edit. That's not the problem here. Your main bottleneck is the whole business side and generating consistent, high quality, and high paying leads, etc., etc. So like I said, the video income accelerator method and what I have to show you guys today is not going to be for everyone. So this video is not going to be for you if you're just a total beginner getting started. You've never worked with any clients before, and you're not making at least 3K a month, and this would be total income across maybe a 9-to-5 or side income you have and your video business. And you're not open to the idea of learning from people that are a few steps ahead of you, and you're not willing to be a good student of the process. So before we start to dive deep on the system that's going to allow you to scale from 5 to 10K a month to 15 to 30K plus, I just want to really drive home to you guys that this system works. This is Joel, one of my coaching students. He put in his notice to quit his job, and now within 2 months, he was actually able to make more in his video business than he was in an entire year working a 9-to-5 construction job that he hated. He actually gets to do something that he's passionate about now, and he is making 10 times probably more money than he was before. This is Travis, another one of my coaching students. I helped him go from 5, maybe 7K a month to now doing 60K months. And this is Ian, one of my students, who I helped him go from about the same thing, kind of 5, 6K a month, to having a 50K month. All right, so here's the entire system that these videographers are using to scale their video businesses. And if you fit that profile of who I said this training is for, there's no reason why this can't work for you too. So this is the video income accelerator method. And again, it's the best way to make 10 to 30K. I know you could do more in 90 days or less as a videographer without having to learn or run confusing ads, anything like that. Cold call or send thousands of cold emails or just sound salesy and sleazy. You don't have to be doing that stuff. So the first pillar to the video income accelerator method is you have to know how to craft irresistible offers and packages. We specifically use something called the media bridge method, which I'm about to just pull the curtain back and show you exactly what that is, so that you can offer these 10K plus packages without any guesswork or confusion about what you're offering. Second, you have to master outreach and lead generation. And we have a strategy called the high value prospecting strategy that I'm also going to break down, so you can only attract high ticket, high quality leads without these like thousands of cold emails or cold calls every day. Then once you have the leads in the door and you know what you're selling, you have to learn great sales using our price like a pro and sell like a pro frameworks, so that you can consistently close these 10K plus video deals, like I said earlier, without feeling like salesy or sleazy like a car salesman. And then fourth and lastly, I'm going to show you guys how you can scale and automate the entire system, so you can remove yourself, especially from like lead generation, and focus on what you actually love doing, which might be shooting, it might be editing, it might be producing. Whatever that is, I want to give you control back in your business to where you feel like you're running your business, not the other way around. Your business is running you. You know, right now, for example, you might be relying on word of mouth or referrals, and you're not running your business. Your business is running you. You're twiddling your thumbs, waiting for work to come in, rather than being in control of that process and having a system that you know that if I put these inputs in, I will get these outputs or this outcome or this revenue. So all that being said, let's dive right in. Super pumped to kick this off. So first, let's talk about crafting that irresistible offer and packages. So I want to break down for you what we call at the Creators University the media bridge method. What the media bridge method is using your valuable and strategically created content to take your client from A, their current state, to B, their desired state. This is a bridge. This is the media bridge. Your clients are right here, right now in their current state, which might be they don't have enough leads. They have crappy social media content. They have no brand awareness, etc., 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 right? So then you use your amazing content to bridge the gap between A to B to get them to their desired state or outcome, which might be, on the flip side, more leads, improved brand awareness, killer social media content, etc., etc. Now, inside my coaching program, the Creators University, we go deep on all kinds of packages you can sell to bridge this gap as your media bridge solution you're offering to your clients, but it would just take too long to go into right now. So at the end of this video, I'm going to extend an invite for you to join this program, just being fully transparent. And if you feel like you're a good fit and what you're learning today is something that you want to take to the next level, so we can help you get to 30, 60K a month, quicker, faster, easier, less painless, and just more enjoyably, then I will extend that offer, and there's going to be some details at the end of this video. So then the second pillar of this whole system is you have to master outreach and lead generation using our high value prospecting strategy, which is going to show you how to only attract high ticket quality leads without, like I said, hundreds of cold emails or cold calls per day, or without having to run confusing Facebook ads or Instagram ads, anything like that. This does not involve posting to Instagram and just praying that the clients will come knocking. As you're probably well aware by now, that doesn't work too well, or relying only on word of mouth or referrals. So how does this system work? So you actually have to know before even talking to a potential client if it's likely or not that they're going to have a budget. How do we do this? A very simple way is, do they sell something expensive? Because if they do, they probably make a lot of money and they probably have pretty good profit margins. To give you a quick example here, like a coffee shop, they sell $4 coffees versus a huge manufacturing company that sells $500,000 machines, or a construction company who, you know, their minimum backyard remodel is like $50,000. In general, those types of leads are going to have better budgets than like small mom and pop shops. So the second element of the high value prospecting strategy is to do proper research to determine how you will craft your media bridge, like we just talked about, to help them get from A to B and solve their problems using video. How do you do this? Look at their website, socials, etc., etc. And then third, you need to determine where they hang out so you can start building a relationship with them on that platform. For example, is it LinkedIn? Is it Instagram? Is it email? And we have strategies for all of these platforms and they all work well. But the main key here is you have to know that your client is actually hanging out there. And then third, you just have to learn great sales, because once you know what you're selling, once you have these leads in the door, you're going to blow it if you don't know some simple selling frameworks. For example, our price like a pro and sell like a pro frameworks, which basically helps you consistently close these 10K plus video deals without feeling sleazy or salesy like a car salesman. And you have to price based on the value that you're bringing to the table rather than the time you're putting in or charging a day rate or things like that. For example, one of my recent coaching students, Michael, he just closed a 12K project, which literally involves 4 interviews, videos with some B-roll, and 30 still photos. Off camera, we talked about it. This is gonna be like 1, maybe 2 days of work. Had he had just charged his day rate of like $1,500 for shooting, and then maybe, charged hourly for editing, he was telling me that he would have probably charged like $3,000 to $4,000 for this project prior to joining the program. And so the next step to learning great sales is running your prospects through a proper discovery call process, which is as follows. Set up a meeting on Zoom or in person. Don't email about projects and budget. Don't text your clients especially. Set up that meeting at least on Zoom or in person, not even on the phone. When you can sell face to face, you can read their facial expressions better. You can see how they react to things like when you throw out a certain budget or say something. You just have more data that's going to equip you to close the sale a lot easier. Then ask strategic questions about their business and present logical solutions to their problems that video can solve. Then be the very first person to bring up budget, because the last person who brings up budget loses. You lose the power that you have, you lose the negotiation power especially, and then handle any objections and close the deal. But it doesn't end there. At the end of the meeting, set very clear next steps so that they perceive you as professional, and especially maybe they just gave you a verbal yes, but they didn't sign a contract or cut a check yet. The deal is not won. You have to still prove to them that you're worth working with and that you're actually the professional that you're telling them you are. So here's a breakdown of the entire sales funnel. If you want to click this video and look through it, essentially it starts with cold traffic. You nurture, you build a relationship, you turn them into a warm lead from a cold one. You set up that discovery call in person on Zoom, not on the phone or not texting, anything like that. You go through the discovery call process, you attempt to get the budget, you attempt to close the deal. If it doesn't work, you go through a proposal process as detailed here and in much more detail inside the Creators University. Then you go in for the sale attempt number 2. You set clear next steps. You tell them that there's going to be a project kickoff meeting once the contract and the invoice is signed. And then you go about your project. If they don't close, you continue to follow up if they're still open to the idea with working with you, and then you just repeat this process. So once you've mastered these first 3 steps, which most of my students do within about 90 days, it then becomes time to scale and automate the entire system. And the point of this is so that you can remove yourself from certain processes, especially the lead generation process, and focus on what you actually love doing. So inside my coaching program, the Creators University, we actually have a proprietary CRM that's custom built for a video business by a video business doing 2+ million a year in revenue, and proprietary and custom systems specifically built for video business owners. These systems are going to help with the automation so that again, you can remove yourself from the business while it continues to print cash. Then you have to learn how to build and train your team, editors, shooters, producers, VAs, so virtual assistants. And the idea is to create a system that allows your video business to run without you and just become a cash flowing beast that serves you for years to come. So at a bird's eye view, that is the video income accelerator method. Now, myself and my team at the Creators University, we've been able to generate over $3 million in video production deals in just 22 and 2023 alone for our students. We've created some industry leaders in their niches, and our average student, which by the way, this is an application only program, so should you decide to apply and want to do this, we tell no to people every single day who don't fit the profile that we know that we can help. So those that do apply, that do join the Creators University, they had $103,200 to their video business within the first 12 months of working with us. Now, this does not include students who joined the program and simply did nothing with the information or the coaching we provided them. And then our average student, again, that we do invite into the program, 10x's their lead flow within the first 30 days of joining the Creators University and adds 10K plus to their video business within 60 days. So how's it work? How does the Creators University work? Well, first you get unlimited one-to-one mentorship from my team of coaches and myself whenever you need it. Yes, really. I don't do this because I have to. Like I said earlier, I still run my video production business. Coaching is just something I was called to do and I'm very passionate about, and nothing makes me happier than helping you guys grow and scale your video businesses and change your lives forever. We also have 4 and counting weekly group coaching mastermind calls that are live on Zoom every week. Just to put some names to the faces, these are my coaches right now. We're consistently and always adding to the team. This is Coach Caitlin, Sales Coach Zach, Head Coach Miguel, and Sales Coach Adams. These are all successful students within the Creators University that then up-leveled to help give back and help others do what they were able to do. Every new student that comes in gets a custom strategy and a custom one-on-one kickoff call and assessment where we hook you up with a 30, 60, and 90-day custom game plan for each and every student. In the program, we're going to show and walk you through how to create that irresistible offer and packages. We will custom create a media bridge with you, how to find and attract high-paying clients, how to sell your offer in a non-car salesman sleazy way, and how to automate then the entire process and scale. And then you're also going to get access to our online step-by-step course and community of 6-figure video business owners. But warning, we're real people and a small team. We only have 6 to 8 good working hours really in any given day, and we make enough money. Everyone here still runs their own video businesses. We do this because we love it. If you're seeing this, we probably have spots open right now. If not, there's going to be a wait list that you can sign up for. And when we get busy, this invitation will go away so we can serve our current students to the best of our ability. Like I said, I mentioned a wait list. So if you click below this video, you're either going to see the link to sign up for our wait list for when we do open the program back up and we do have more bandwidth to serve new students, or you're going to see a link going directly to our calendar where you can fill out a short application so we can make sure that before we both hop on a call, we just make sure that from the get, we're even a good fit to do this. We don't want to make any offers to anyone who we know just aren't a good fit and we can't help. Then based on your application, if we do feel like you're a good fit, either myself or one of my team members will hop on a call with you. We'll have a chat about your business. We'll see if and how we can help. And if we can help, we'll extend an offer to do so, and we will run through all the details, and then the decision will be entirely up to you. So I hope this training was valuable for you guys, whether you're interested in taking it to the next level and joining the Creators University or not. If you are interested, go ahead and either apply down below this video or sign up for the waitlist so we can tell you when we've opened the program back up. And I'll see you guys around. Peace.